Hi, I'm Blake Jackson. Today we're here at the Scrap Lab for another Technique Tuesday. I'm one of the assistant coaches out at Millard South, and we're going to be going over how to clear your elbow from the front headlock today and different ways to score from there. All right, so what I like to do here is I usually get my front headlock starting from an underhook, okay? I step, fake, pull them down in the front headlock, okay? Go ahead and spin. A lot of good guys' first reaction is to grab my elbow here, okay? So my first move here is I'm going to lower my shoulder. Here I'm going shoulder deep, and I'm reaching all the way through to the knee. Okay? When I reach through to the knee, I'm dropping my shoulder, and I'm going here to tap. Okay? A lot of the guys that I show this to think that the move stems from just tapping the knee, but really it's from pulling this tricep here and driving forward. Okay? So I get here, he's locking onto my elbow, I reach through to the knee, I'm pulling the tricep and I'm driving through. So I'm driving through. As he lands on his hip, this right hand that was tapping the knee swings up to an underhook. We've got him on his back here. All right, one more time. Got an underhook here. I step fake, get in front headlock. He's a good partner and he grabs my elbow, okay? Here I lower my shoulder. I reach through to the knee, I'm tapping it. As I tap it, I'm pulling and I'm driving. Okay? As he lands on his hip, my hand that's tapping the knee comes up to an underhook, and we go ahead and set him on his back. All right, now we're going to show it in full speed. Here. Go here, club, get him back in, front headlock. Say I try the knee tap, but he doesn't go, and I can't get it. Okay, so now my elbow's super deep. And a lot of high school wrestlers get stuck here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive in, I'm gonna scrunch him up. Okay, once he's scrunched up, I'm gonna snap him back down or bounce him. And when I bounce him, I'm slapping the mat. So when I slap the mat, I'm pulling my elbow straight back up. When I show this to a lot of guys, they struggle with pulling their arm back up. They think they can just bounce and they leave their hand here. You gotta pull your elbow back up and go back over top to double overs. Okay, so I'm in here, so my elbow, push in, scrunch him up. I'm gonna bounce him and slap the mat, and after I slap the mat, pull my elbow out and go double overs. Here. Once we get here, we go to a normal go behind. So how I do my go behinds is I like to think about how their elbows work. I can't break him down to his elbows pulling him this way, and I can't break him down to his elbows going forward. So I gotta pull him at an angle, okay? Get his elbow to bend. Okay, so I drive in, and I break him down at an angle here. Now my hand comes over top of his neck, pinky in the armpit. It's blocking him from being able to catch me as I'm spinning around. I'm gonna drive in and chase that far ankle. All right, one more time. Got my underhook. Fake, snap, grab my elbow, okay? I'm gonna drive it in. I'm gonna slap the mat, get my elbow out, go behind. Drive it in, slap the mat, get my elbow out, here. Okay, now we gotta break him down. Gonna do an elbow first. Hand comes over top of the neck. Pinky in the armpit, chase far ankle. Here's what it looks like at full speed. Here. So now what I'm going to show is what happens if you go to slap the mat, pull it out, but the guy's got crazy grip strength, you can't get it out, okay? Right here, you drive it in, I try to slap the mat, I can't get it out. Drive in, slap the mat, I can't get it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my knees. My right knee's down right now, switch my knee. My left hand is going to go in front of his face, not around his arm, in front of his face, and I'm grabbing this wrist. Okay, I'm going to pull it off, and as I pull it off, my knees switch again. Here. Okay, come over here. So after I grab this wrist and I go and change my knees again, I'm attacking this far ankle. And the most important part of this that makes it work is as I hold this wrist comes over top, and I make a little snake grip. My hand's like a snake. Okay, make a snake grip, pressure on his head so he can't block me. Go ahead and circle around. Okay, one more time here. He's got my elbow. I'm going to try and slap the mat, get my elbow out, but he's too strong. Push it in. can't get it out. Switch my knees up, switch my knee, reaching in front of his face, grabbing the wrist, pulling it off. Okay, after I pull it off, I start circling to my right and switch my knees. The hand that has the wrist is making a snake grip on his head. Putting a lot of pressure on his head as I circle around. Okay? After I get here, I'm just circling, chasing the far ankle. Okay, one more time at full speed here. Okay? Drive in, can't get my hand out, can't get it out. Switch my knees, grab through, chase. So now what I'm going to be showing is a different type of go behind. Most go behinds you get taught to block this side. And this one we're taking a big step around and putting a lot of weight on his head. I got my shoulder put right in the middle of the shoulder blades here. Okay, putting a lot of pressure. All right, but this time I'm super stingy with my elbow and he's not able to get there. Okay, he's not able to reach up to my elbow as much as he tries. He can't get it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big step around, and as I do that, I'm grabbing down here at his hamstring. Okay, here. And as I do that, we're going back to the snake grip from earlier, but this time we just don't have the wrist. Okay, here, take a big step. Here, pressure on his head. Okay, now we're grabbing this back hamstring, and most good guys, they're going to circle up to their feet. Circle up, Isaac. Circle up to his feet, and I drop down to a single leg. Now you finish it like a normal single leg, or you can even sit through, go back to your high crotch, cut across. One more time here. I'm being super good with my elbow. There's no chance he can grab it. My elbow's super up high. Shoulder is in the middle of the shoulder blades here. He can't grab my elbow. I'm taking a big step, grabbing his hamstring, and I'm pulling down on his head with my snake grip. Here. Okay, he's going to circle up to his feet. I drop down to the leg. Okay, now we can come up to our feet here. Finish it like a normal single leg. One more time here at full speed. Okay, got my shoulder in the middle of his shoulder blades. Taking a big step on the hamstring. Snake grip, circling, finishing like a single. Here, take a big step here. Up to our feet. Huge thanks to Isaac Headlock for being my partner today, and I hope you guys learned something on Technique Tuesday.